the priests of the Tullamore Parish are planning to do a 24-hour fast to acknowledge the pain and anger caused by the sexual abuse of children at the hands of the Catholic Church. Monsignor Sean Heaney joins us from Tullamore. Monsignor Heaney, you're welcome to the programme.
Good morning, Will. Good morning.
What's the thinking behind this?
Well, the thinking behind it is that in just an ordinary conversation with people, there is a great deal of hurt, there's a great deal of anger, there's a great deal of disappointment with all that's gone on, and we just felt as priests that we would say to the people of Tullamore, we'll do a 24-hour fast just to bring a little bit of healing, to bring a little bit of forgiveness, if you like, a little bit of reconciliation, and above all to bring a bit of hope into people's lives and to identify priests and people as part of one church, and that we share so much, and above all we share it in an act of penance, which really a 24-hour fast is intended to be. And we're doing this in the context of celebrating 25 years of our church here in Tullamore, that it will be the reopening of the church after the disaster of the fire in 83 is this year, 25 years open in August, and we're just having a mass to mark the occasion on the 28th of August at 1 o'clock, and immediately after that we're having a street party to which everybody is invited. It will be in front of the parochial house in St. Bridget's Place along the banks of the Canal Harbour.
Okay, so the 24-hour fast is part of that entire package.
Well, it's a kind of a run-up to it, just to afford people an opportunity to have a sense of that this is about Tullamore, the Tullamore Parish that we are celebrating, but we're also conscious of where the church is and the all that has happened to the church and that has befallen the church as a result of, I suppose, the scandal of child abuse. I can't use any other word.
Indeed, but given the magnitude of those scandals, and yes, this is an act of penance, but it's not the most challenging act of penance. Is there a danger people will see this as nothing more than a tokenistic gesture?
Well, I hope not. I hope they will see it as an attempt on our part to just say to the people of Tullamore, in this parish we are church, and we belong to each other. We do this together. We're just saying if anybody cares to join us, they're welcome to do it. We're doing it just as an act of solidarity with people who are upset, who are hurt, who are angry, and an opportunity for them to reflect in the setting of a penitential atmosphere or surrounds, that we would just reflect together and in this way maybe create a stronger sense of belonging to one another and being church in the true sense of embracing the gospel and taking the gospel to heart and living the gospel in our own lives here in Tullamore as a parish. That's really much what we're aiming at.
And it will only be in the Tullamore Parish, will it?
Oh yes, it's just a local thing.
Right. Should the church consider, as in the broader church here in Ireland, a more national gesture, be it of this nature or of whatever nature, to try
I think the church as a body moves very slowly, and I would hope that maybe that's down the line. And, I think a lot of people would like to see that. And, when we mentioned this at Masses over the weekend, a lot of people came to us and said, this is a great idea and we're delighted you're doing this. And I think, if you look around in society generally, I mean, as priests, we would be perceived as church, as part of the authority of the church. And in every walk of life, in sports organisations, in politics and in government, if you just even look at London at the moment, these riots in Tottenham and so on, they're all part of a disconnect between authority and ordinary people. And I think the crisis in the financial world and the state of the economy and all that, it's accelerating all that disconnect. And I think what we are trying to do is to create a sense of all being one and all serving the same purpose and serving the same end and having the same purpose about our lives and of living the gospel to the best of our ability. And it's not intended as anything more than that. And certainly it's not an empty gesture, as I said to different people, look, I'm going to have to go without me dinner or something like that. I'm not putting that up as a big thing, but still and all, a fast is a fast, you know.
OK, let's see how it's received. Monsignor Sean Heaney, thank you very much for taking our call.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Will.